excuse me. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Gordon and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Sword of Vermilion. Well, last time we completed all the remaining side content in the game. This awarded us with the ultimate sword, the Sword of Vermilion. As well as, well, I already had the Carmine Shield, but I'm gonna stick with the Poison Shield because, well, I will show you, and this was the old Nick armor. We still need to nab the ultimate armor though. It is the last piece of equipment left for us to get in the entire game. But I also got us Titania's Mirror, the Pass of Cartagena, Thule Cave. We did stop by at Cartagena briefly to grab that. And of course, the Raphael stick, which we then used in conjunction with the Death Sword and the old Nick armor, two cursed pieces of equipment, to max out my strength and AC stats. As far as I know, the only way to max out intelligence or luck is through extremely rare item drops. And I'm not gonna bother with it. I don't really know what those stats do anyways. Or dexterity for that matter, but I'm guessing the shields might have something to do with that. Regardless, we are also at max level, max XP, and max Kim. There is nothing else left for us to do aside from to take on the final battle. Alright, and... Alright, and I wanted something a bit cheaper. So instead of Terra Fisa, since we don't really need to kill anything anymore, I'm just gonna use Kronios. So, with that said, let's fly to Cartagena. Let's make our way to... Don't want to deal with these enemies. You know, I just realized something I could probably use in audios. Alright. Max level, I don't think we will be getting into too many random encounters for a while. Alright, let's use another in audios. Christ. They only last like it only lasts for like 50 steps, and there's no upgrade for this spell. I want to use Titania's Mirror. Yeah, it's just this super long, annoying zigzag to the Cave of Thule. And we... Oh, come on. I want to deal with these enemies. Let's see how many of them there are. And just like that, I can one-shot every enemy in the game. need to waste any spells on these guys. Oh. I'm just gonna use a few more audios. It can get really annoying trying to reapply it every single time. Alright, these enemies I can definitely evade. Alright, same with this enemy, I can evade those. These guys. Yeah, these guys rather handily. I'm just gonna reapply an audios. Come on. Alright, I think we can get away from these guys. I'm just gonna... I have to apply an audio so many times, it's annoying. But yeah, we arrived at the final dungeon of Sword of Vermilion. We need a cast Luminos so we can see where we're going. And let's use the key, the Thule key. To make it to the other side. Alright, so I'm just gonna look at my notes because it is absolutely imperative I try to figure out where to go. Alright, so first thing I need to do is work my way to the Secret Armor and Mirror of Atlas. And I think they're both easy, I just go this way. Oh god damn it. Okay, at least it wasn't that hard getting away from them. So we go down these steps. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go up first. And what's inside here? You open the chest, there's a Mirror of Atlas inside. Alright! And what the Mirror of Atlas does, well, when you use it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Eric uses the Mirror of Atlas. We have maps of the whole world. That's right. For the rest of the game, we will now know exactly where we are on the map at all times. The Cave of Thule is literally the only cave in the entire game not to have their own maps, instead of having the Mirror of Atlas instead. I'm just gonna take him out. I'm gonna go way over here. Now, oh, on a minute. I want to go down there first so I can grab the armor. Alright. Leave me alone! So now that we're down here, let's pick up the ultimate armor in the game. Secret armor. I want to 7338. I want to just double check. Alright, alright, that'll do. Alright, let's turn around. Use Extrios. And audios. So I can use Anadios outside, but not inside. But Anadios remains in effect if you use it just outside. Dual Cave. Try going down here. Once again, we meet, young fool. It was I, Luther, devastated Swampo. After I kill you, I'm off to visit Whitecliff. Alright, so boss fights. There are 4 bosses for us to take on in this cave. Thanks to my ultra strength, they go down on 1 hit. Alright, I think this is... You open the chest, there's a gold key inside? Yes. And we use the gold key here. And there's the Ring of Power inside. And don't worry, the Ring of Power does not go inside the item bag. Instead, goes in here, in the rings bag. Really? I have to use the key on the door I just opened again? And this is just an empty chest here. So unfortunately, there is no escaping these random battles, so I'm just gonna run away. It does mean that I get to make more use of Chronios. I'm just gonna head up north first. Down this ladder. I was running straight towards them. Usually they appear up or down or to my left, not really to my right. These guys are completely immune to Chronios. So, what I want to do now is... Which way do we go? This way. Obviously, we want to go through this door right here. Hey, you'll soon wish that the poisoned food I gave you had killed you. Alright. And just one swatting of the sword kills the red dragon. And I think this is the bronze key. Alright, and now we are going to use the bronze key to open another door. The Ring of Earth is ours. So we want to go down the other ladder. I could just ignore these guys. Alright, that ladder up north, if memory serves, takes us straight to Tsarkon. But we can't get to him yet. We need to nab all the keys first. Huh? Huh? Oh. Alright, I'm just not gonna deal with these guys. Alright, now we go this way. Go around so we can exit. Final demon with guarding the final ring. So, you are here at last. Do you remember me? I am Thar. I asked Tsarkon to turn me into a monster. Now my revenge will be sweet. So Thar and Luther were the stewards looking to. They were the stewards of Malaga that. Now we defeated the final Archfiend. And this chest is the silver key. Now the entire item bag is completely filled up. You open this door. Open the chest, there's a ring of sun inside, and there we go. We now have all 8 rings. Obtained every item, important key item in the game, at least for the end game anyways. We have all the best spells, and all the best equipment, though I'm using Poison Shield because Carmine Shield isn't going to be that much useful to us. Max our stats. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have all the 8 rings of good. And we have the keys necessary to reach Tsarkon. Let's use Extrios. And of course, let's cast Inaudios. Probably the last cast of Inaudios in the entire game. Of course, Luminos. And we're using the Cave of Thule to open the store. Now we take these steps, head backwards, this way, and we continue heading backwards. And now we can begin the descent. The order we want to do it is bronze key. Open the door. Of course we want to, of course it's a random battle right outside, but Next, we use the silver key. And now, probably the last random battle in the entire game, and we don't. Let's go ahead and fight him, just to be on the safe side. Just beyond this door, Tsarkon is the man himself. Dude, that's kind of spooky for a mad king. I want to set the dialogue speak to normal so we can actually talk to him. Finally, you've come, my son. I call you that, though I am only your stepfather. Your mother is now my wife. Join your rings with mine and we can rule the world. Let's see. Now the world is ours. Let chaos reign. Everyone can suffer as I have suffered. Nothing happens if you accept his offer, so we have to say no. This will break your poor mother's heart. She loves us both. Why not join our family? Please reconsider. Can suffer as I have suffered. Alright, no. Then one of us will die now. Alright. Alright, we finally killed Tsarkon, but the battle is far from over. True final battle begins here. Several heads that we need to slay. So even though our attacks are actually damaging him, Come on. Don't let me get near him. What the hell? I can't get near him. Come on, let's hurry up! I am finally. And with that, we finally killed Tsarkon? Hold on. You have freed me at last. Long have I been enthralled to the forces of evil. As your father and I collected the rings of evil, we turned evil. I turned faster than your father. He tried to fight it, but it was too late. I killed your father and wanted to kill myself, but the evil wouldn't let me. Return to Cartagena, Eric. Someone special awaits for you there. So that's kind of interesting lore. Alright, I lost the Banshee powder. The rings take their place among the unit, once again beyond man's grasp. Okay, so we lost all our inventory items except for the keys that we need to get out of here. That also includes the Titania's mirror, which is no longer useful, and the Raphael stick, which we made full use of already. But you'll notice something. You wanna know what happened? I'll tell you. There are absolutely no random encounters anymore. Now that we defeated Tsarkon and collected all the 16 rings, we will never again get into another random encounter for the rest of our playthrough. So what I'm gonna do is hurry on to Cartagena as we were told. Even though we were told to return to Malaga to meet up with the princess whom we are betrothed to, we actually need to go to Cartagena. But what's interesting is that all the NPCs' dialogue will also change. And everyone in Cartagena's back to normal. Several servants of Excalibur await you in the castle. I failed to kill Tsarkon. You had the courage to do what I could not. So yeah, now all the dialogues change and they literally acknowledge that peace has returned to the land and will basically thank you. Came here to kill Tsarkon, but he changed me into a monster. Thank you. We were all merely toys for Tsarkon. Your mother awaits you in the castle. You freed us all. So I'm gonna just speak to the others of Tsarkon. Oh, the house is still empty. Interesting. We were all merely toys for Tsarkon. So yeah. Another empty house. I think all these houses remain empty, even after you save the world. Thank you for beating that bad man. And yeah, another empty house. Speak with this person. Tsarkon is dead and we live again. So yeah, let's talk to the last NPC. Hurry! The world has waited long enough for this moment. I'll say. I'll go in here first. A big room, just a big empty room. Of course. Now that the rings of good and evil are united, the world can be whole again. Hurry to the throne and use the rings. It is up to you to create the kind of world that Eric and Tsarkon wanted. Place yourself in front of the throne and use the rings. You know, it makes me wonder why this game was called Sword of Vermilion instead of something like Rings of Vermilion or Rings. There was technically a Sega RPG that released around the same year, at least here in North America, called Rings of Power. But I believe even with that, now you must stand in front of the throne and use the rings. But I think even with that in mind, I do believe that that Sword of Vermilion came out first. Also note that Rings of Power was developed by Naughty Dog, their first console venture into console gaming, and was published by Electronic Arts. Now, having said that, this game did originally come out in Japan in 1989, where it was simply titled Vermilion. Now you must stand in front of the throne and use the rings. Only you can bash the evils of the last 18 years. Please stand in front of the throne and use the rings. The day to heal the world's wounds is upon us. Alright, and let's do that. Ark uses the 16 rings. The 16 rings leave your hands and rise up into the sky. Thousands of brilliant stars gleam down upon you. Oops. Well, let's speak with her first. Eric! If only Eric could see you now! How proud he would be! As for Tsarkon, I was never his wife. When I refused him, he turned me to stone. Your bravery has freed me at last. So now, right on the throne, right here, we use the 16 rings in our inventory. Eric uses the 16 rings. The 16 rings leave your hands and rise up into the sky. Thousands of brilliant stars gleam down upon you. And with that, we have beaten Sword of Vermilion for the Sega Genesis, and have accomplished everything the game has to offer. Mother, let's go back to the village where I was raised. Yes, let's do that. You're grown now, and you've become important. It's time for you to visit Blade's grave. And there was a single sword in sight. Whenever evil oversteps its bounds and threatens to engulf the world, a hero rises to fight darkness. You answered the call this time, and the balance between good and evil has been restored. Who will answer the call next time? Peace now reigns throughout the lands ruled by the sword of Vermilion. You married your princess and rebuilt Excalibria as the heart of your kingdom. Yet the wise say that evil can never be truly banished. Always it reappears in another guise at another time. So yeah, as I said before, we have accomplished everything the game has to offer. Well, almost. Let's sit through the end credits, and let me share your thoughts first. I like this game fine. I believe last year when I briefly touched upon this game for Star Sega, I gave the game a C tier. I ranked it C tier, and the reason why literally was because was solely based on first impressions. And that's really has to do with how the world map works and structures, as well as the jankiness of the action RPG elements, where it doesn't really feel like you have any, or you have any force in your attacks, and I still stand by it. And even though I did eventually find out about the map system, where you actually have to collect more and more of these maps in order to reveal more and more of the world, I don't know, I just had a hunch based on first impressions that the game was just fine. And I think I stand by it. It is an early Sega RPG, so credit where credit's due, but I think even by early RPG standards, like compared to Final Fantasy or Phantasy Star, I would say the first three Final Fantasies and the first Phantasy Star. Now, this is what I want to do. Push ABC start. Oops. Oh. Oh, come on. Let me... I want to see what I'm missing. Alright, I've got a better idea. Alright. I'm trying to do this, man. It gotta work. So now we have input test. Alright, Select by stick, push a A button. And that is our reward for being Star Vermilion. Oh. Input test. Let's do this. Sound test. And there it is. Honestly, the controls here are kind of janky. Stats. Various. LJ. Fuyu Doll. Shop City. Shop Village. Church. Dungeon. Dungeon 2. Boss A. Boss B. 3D mode. Battle. Castle. Player dead. Which we never heard. Because we never got game over. I heard this theme a couple times. Like 1 or 2 dungeons. Ring. The item. Water? When was that? I never heard any water. Oh, the water attacks. Right. And I don't think I heard clock. Oh, the alarm clock, right. And these are literally just music jingles. Earthquake. And Last City is the name of Cartagena's song. Light song? I don't believe I heard that at all. Two. And there are no tracks here at all. Man, these controls are stiff. Their damage. Kinda sounds like the dead sound cries from Streets of Rage. One. Just like last time, these are just blank spots with nothing on them. And finally, let's do the CRT test. I do not know what I'm doing. I guessing this doesn't work at all anymore. Because this is not a CRT TV, this is a flat screen. I'm literally pressing every button I can. Even the optional XYZ buttons for the Genesis controls, nothing's happening. Which again probably tells you that this function doesn't work. That is it for Sword of Vermilion. We've accomplished everything the game has to offer. I've shown off everything the game has to offer. So now we are finally ready to retire Sword of Vermilion for the Sega Genesis. Which of these 6 RPGs will be the next one I will cover? Tune in tomorrow evening to find out. Or I guess tomorrow afternoon, depending on where you live. Afternoon, early evening, whatever. Where I will unveil my next Sega RPG for Summer Sega. In the meantime, I've ended the polling for the next game to cover, and I basically narrowed it down to Bonanza Brothers at 3 votes versus Flicky at 2 votes. Meaning the next game I plan on covering, so that I actually have something to live stream tomorrow, will be Bonanza Brothers. And don't worry, once I finish my next RPG, Flicky will be next on the docket, as it's the only other game with votes. So there we go. Bonanza Brothers goes right here, where I will be able to quickly access and cover that game in due time, and we'll do the same thing with Flicky. So next game I'm playing, Bonanza Brothers. For tomorrow, the next game I'm live streaming. Next RPG will be one of these games. One of these 6 other games. Either Beyond Oasis, Fail Labyrinth, Landstalker, Light Crusader, Phantasy Star 2, or Shine in the Darkness. Well, I'm done. I've kept you guys waiting long enough. I know we have a concurrent viewer. Do you have anyone in chat? No. So I think I'm good for now. So, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all the way, this is Mike Gordon. Sign out.